we saw the abduction and the incarceration of Pedro Castillo, and I was there during that coup in December 2022. So the right wing are celebrating that as a victory for them. The Fujimoristas met him outside where he was released to, and the courts over there, they've annulled the ongoing investigations of the two massacres that he was instrumental in, which was the Barrio Altos and the Cantuta massacres of during his time as the dictator. But also the sterilization issue here, the courts are also annulling that since he has been released, since he has been pardoned by the Peruvian tribunal court. But internationally, they're viewed as as just outliers, as how ridiculous it is that Peru wants to act just like the U.S., just like the UK, that they're war criminals, they're leaders of that committed crimes against humanity get to walk free. They have all this courage to do so, for lack of a better term, because they are witnessing Israel committing the atrocities, whilst the UN can barely move,
right?
Because the US has like an octopus.
Congo, same with Sudan, Bolivia. No, not Bolivia.
Argentina.
Argentina. There we go. Thank you.
Well,
it's really ridiculous, just the hypocrisy. So Dina is definitely indefinite. What you're saying, that she will be in power indefinite.
Yeah, we have two dictatorships. Yeah, two dictators out in Peru here. But the current one here, Dina Boluarte, she is. There's a couple of political scandals going on there related to corruption here. As always here in Lima, it's just making it so complicated. They make it look like that it's infighting, but in reality they are still in sync of having this neoliberal agenda pushed through, similar to Argentina. But in the case of Peru, they have the Amazon, and this natural environment is an important region of the world, and so they recently basically amended the Forest Act, a law that is supposed to preserve the Amazonian rainforest, and then weeks later, this week actually, they stopped their changes, but they're not doing enough. They had in Peru, they had at least two indigenous leaders, land defenders and water defenders, that were murdered. They were assassinated because of logging interests, because of these mining interests. This is an ongoing issue, just like in Ecuador. We've seen in these neighboring countries, as well as in Brazil, that we have indigenous land defenders being murdered.
Yeah,
and these governments are not doing enough to stop these, pro-capitalist interests who want to make a profit off of killing the planet, right. Not to mention killing the humanity.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that